Hey everyone, so welcome to Friday here on FifthTalk. Okay, so as you probably know by now, this week we are doing a tag that we as a group created, and it is going to be an acronym of Merry Christmas. I'm pretty sure you all know that already anyway. I'm actually filming this on Wednesday night because I don't know if I'll have time. I just found a little bit of extra time, but the dog that we got recently is downstairs and it's crying like mad, so I have to do this as quickly as possible, so excuse me if I am going too quick. So let's just get stuck into this. So the first question is many families have traditions, does yours, and what are they? Not really. We did sort of, for years and years, like for as long as I can remember, we always sort of switched up. It would be one year Christmas dinner would be at my house, or our house, and then the next year it would be at my auntie's house, and then when my granny was alive it would be at her house another year, so it would be every 2 years it would be at our house, and then after my granny died it sort of just alternated between our house and my auntie's house. But this year we've decided to do Christmas Day in our house, and it was in our house last year. So I know it sounds kind of silly, but it's going to seem kind of weird because we would, whoever didn't do Christmas Day would do Boxing Day dinner, and we would all go to their house, so it would always be sort of back and forth, if that makes sense. So we're going to have Christmas and Boxing Day here in our house, so it's kind of going to seem kind of weird, but that's the only real sort of tradition that we have. Next question is expectations for books you can't wait for in 2013. Also, I forgot to mention, this tag isn't just Christmas themed, it's sort of about like books in general as well, so yes. So expectations for books you can't wait for in 2013. I have a huge list of these on my phone, but a few are The Hangman's Daughter, I think, by Megan Shepherd, Light by Michael Grant, Clockwork Princess by Cassandra Clare, Shades of Earth by Beth Revis. I'm just looking at my books to see what else I can see. Through the Zombie Glass by Gina Showalter, Imposter by Jill Hathaway, Scarlet by Marissa Meyer, and Diviner's Number 2. Those are just a few. I'm actually thinking about doing a video or a couple of videos on my channel where I talk about, on my personal channel where I talk about all the books that I'm looking forward to in 2013, so if you're interested you can look out for that. Next question is, are Reindeer on the Roof? Tell us one of your childhood Santa Claus memories. I used to be really close with a girl that I was in school with, and I would always be at her house, and one year I sent a Christmas letter off, and this was like years and years ago when I was really young, and we both sent off our letters to Santa, or sent them off, and her dad actually wrote back with his own letters. He typed them up and then he printed them out on the printer that was like right next to us, and we were like, oh my god, Santa wrote back to us. So yes, I've always remembered that sort of thing. Next question is another, are ready in the house, do you have decorations up? Yes, I don't have any in my room because I don't have any extra lights that I could put around my bookshelf or anything, which I really wanted to. But anyway, we put ours up last Friday, which was the last day of November. I was so annoyed though, because I love putting up the decorations. It's like one of my favourite things to do for Christmas. And my mum, I came home from school and everything was up without me, and I was like, so annoyed. Anyway, letter Y, your letter to Santa Claus, what's on your wish list? I think I'm getting an iPad, which will be helpful for doing videos and stuff. But yes, that's all that's really on my wish list. I've said to a couple of people about like some DVDs that I want, like Amazing Spider-Man, Wrath of the Titans, Dark Knight Rises, just small things that if they're getting me a present, then that's sort of ideas, but nothing huge considering I'm getting an iPad, I think. So yes. And on to Christmas now. So see, carols you blast during the holiday season. We don't do any like as a family, but I listen to Michael Bublé's Christmas album every single Christmas since it came out. I think it only came out like last year though. Excuse me. And if I'm gonna be honest, this isn't even just for Christmas for me. Like, I listen to it all year round. I'm such a huge Michael Bublé fan, and I cannot wait to actually legitimately be able to watch it now that it is Christmas time. H, how early do you wake up on Christmas morning? For years and years and years and years and years, I would wake up at about, my sister and me would both wake up at around 5 o'clock in the morning, sometimes earlier. And or one of us would wake up and then we'd go in and wake the other one, and then we'd have to wait until our parents would want to go downstairs, which would always be like 6, 7 o'clock. But the last 2 years, me and my sister have both slept in, and my mum and dad have had to shout on us from downstairs, and we'd walk down and they'd be just sitting there like, oh, what took you so long? And yeah, I don't know what the hell happened that we ended up staying in bed for so long, but yeah, I'm not expecting to get up too early this year, although I do love getting up really early. But my sister and my mum always go to bed when we get up really early again, which I can't do because I'm so excited from all the presents that I get that I'm so wide awake I can't go back to sleep. Are reading on Christmas, yes or no? Depends if I get the time or not. I wouldn't be too bothered if I didn't, because I like to sort of spend Christmas along just as family, and yeah, so I'm not really bothered if I do read Christmas, or if I get a bit of time I probably would do. I indoors for the holidays or outdoors playing in the snow. We don't get a lot of snow here. In 2010 we did get like a huge snowstorm. When it is snowy we do tend to go out sometimes, but not like every single night, but we do go out every so often. But I do love the cold weather in the sense that you can stay inside and like heat up and snuggle up and stuff, so yes. S, snow or no, does it usually snow on Christmas? Basically just answered that question. It does sometimes, always not really heavily all the time. It's more like a light layer of snow and then like a huge thick layer of ice and slush, and it's so annoying. So yes. T, time to open presents. Do you take your time or rip in? I don't know. I don't really rip in, like just go mental, because I think I'm always scared of like actually breaking the present or ripping open the actual present itself. So I always sort of try and rip it off gently, but as fast as I can. But I try and savor it as much as I can. So yes, that's the answer to that one. M, meant to be characters that you love together. Jason Clary from Mortal Instruments. Oh, there was another one. Percy and Annabeth from Percy Jackson. Noah and the Echo from Pushing the Limits, which I have right there. It's an awesome book, you should check it out. Sam and Astrid from the Gone series. And that's all I can think of right now. So, yes, that's that question answered. Any specific thing you look forward to in the run up to Christmas? Just everything Christmassy. The whole Christmas theme just gets me really excited, and I just love the whole thing. And yes, I don't really like the run up to it because it's so long, it drags out, and I hate Christmas Eve. And our family doesn't do anything on Christmas Eve, we just lie about it and wait for Christmas Day. So it drags even more because you're so excited that Christmas is the next day, and it's like, oh, I just want to hurry up. Last question. S, star or angel on top of your tree? I don't actually know. I think we have a star. We've never really had an angel on top of our tree. It's always been a star, as far as I can remember. But my auntie puts an angel on her tree, I think, or she used to for years and years. So yes, that is this tag. I'll probably be uploading this video to my personal channel as well to try and get the word spread around. I think that's what everyone else is doing. And yes, feel free to do this tag. We're trying to get as many people to do it as possible. And yeah, so if you're interested, the questions will be below, and consider yourself tagged. So yes.